Good morning, everybody. Obviously, as you can tell, we're having some issues with our power supply going to our tower in Dillon, and right now we're off the air. Our engineers are working very hard to get us back up and running, but until we can get some power there, obviously, we're not going to be able to get on the air. So I'm going to bring you a forecast right here from our First Warning Weather Center. On First Warning Live, Albert 15,000 this morning, we do have some spotty rain showers, along with some freezing rain out there, especially more so across the PD and the border belt. Anything really that does fall right now along the Grand Strand, because we are above freezing, it's 34 up and down the coast, will be generally a cold rain. But you get to Conway, where the temperature's down to freezing, along with parts of the PD and the border belt still at or below freezing, you're generally going to be looking at that freezing rain still. It's very light, nonetheless, still creating significant problems. We've been dealing with those power outages across the PD and the border belt still, and we'll continue to deal with those until power crews can actually get into the areas that are still pretty iced over. And with that light accumulation still ongoing, we will be talking about, well, unfortunately, potentially more tree limbs coming down and more power outages for a little while this morning. As we go through the morning and into the midday, there is even the possibility of a little bit of snow mixing back in there across parts of the PD and the border belt as this upper area of low pressure spins overhead. This is the last gas, really, of this system. As it pulls off to the northeast, they'll get the impacts from this over the next 2 days. Our area starts to dry out, at least with this system moving out. We will have another cold front that's going to come through here Friday night into very early Saturday morning. You can see the moisture, though, off to our west will generally be rain and moving through here by around 10, 11 o'clock. So a few rain showers possible overnight Friday into early Saturday morning, but it should not have an impact on your weekend at all or those Valentine's Day plans. So for your forecast along the Grand Strand, we're looking for a few showers, a cold breezy day, high struggling to get to 40 degrees along the coast. Most areas away from the immediate coastline will stay in the mid to upper 30s. Spotty snow and sleet possible, but little to no accumulation really anticipated with that little last gas as this system moves on through and away from the area. Tonight we will see gradual clearing. It's going to be cold, though. Temps around the freezing mark along the Grand Strand, mid to upper 20s for the inland areas, which means there is the possibility of everything that may melt a little bit today potentially refreezing over. So we still could be dealing with some icy spots tomorrow morning. Temperature-wise for the Grand Strand on Friday, actually making it to the mid-50s and plenty of 50s through the weekend to the beginning of next week. Again, that slim chance of a shower overnight Friday to early Saturday morning with that next little disturbance that passes us by. But again, that'll be a rain shower. It'll be off to the east before temperatures get back down around the freezing mark, even for the inland areas Friday to early Saturday. Weekend looking A-okay, even into early next week. We're looking for mid-60s on Tuesday and Wednesday. How about this? Some models are even saying we could get up to around 70 degrees. Certainly, I think that's a nice little positive to think about with everything that's going on right now. Be safe out there today, and we'll continue to bring you updates throughout the day.